Thank you for tuning into this video. In today's video, we're going to be talking about the EBF Productivity Bundle for the modern workplace, which consists of some of the EBF apps that we've developed, like EBF Files, Print, and EBF Contacts. Throughout the years, we've found that many of the modern unified endpoint management systems have certain gaps, and that a lot of the end users would like to have some enhanced functionality without having to pay for some very expensive apps like Adobe or DocuSign in order to do very easy tasks. So we've decided to develop certain products like EBF Files, Print, and Contacts to help our end users get more value out of the devices that they're using to do their day-to-day tasks. The first product I'd like to talk about is EBF Files. EBF Files was initially developed to allow end users access on premises file servers, file share servers, and documents. But since then, most of our end users and their organizations are going to the cloud. So there are not as many use cases anymore supporting wanting to access on-premise files, but there are other use cases such as being able to create documents on the fly or doing signature capture and securely and safely storing pictures of content in a predetermined location without creating data loss or anything else of that nature. So for EBF Files, the use case I'd like to talk about for a potential end user is, let's imagine I am a installer or service tech for a copier printer company. I've just gone to one of my customers' locations and I've successfully installed the printer at the customer's location. And now I want to make sure I document that I've actually delivered the printer as promised, that it's at the right place, that I've put it in there, and that also I get proof of delivery from the customer. So the first thing I do is I go to my EBF Files app on my tablet right here, and I go ahead and click on the plus sign in order to capture a picture. I then take a picture of the printer that I've just installed in the location of the customer, which as soon as I take it, it's automatically being securely stored at a predetermined location of my organization where they do want that to be securely stored. And then I go to my email. I pick up the delivery note that the customer has gotten because of the device that we're installing. I go ahead and pull it up with EBF Files. And as I'm getting ready to capture the signature, I'll go ahead and make sure that I store it also with the order and the proof of delivery with a customer signature. The next application I'd like to talk about now is EBF Print. EBF Print, as the name says it, is an application to help end users print from their mobile device. More and more end users now have mobile devices, no longer laptops or desktops, but they do need to be able to print certain documents and emails that they do receive on their mobile device. Also, with everything being mobile now and not in a controlled environment, there's also a lot of danger to have a lot of information being printed and then walk out the door, so to speak. Think of customer lists, private information with all the privacy laws, so on and so on. The thought behind EBF Print is to make sure that end users can easily print from their managed device anywhere they're allowed to, and it's only being done on managed secure devices to printers that have been approved by the organization. So it does prevent end users, for whatever reason, printing non-distributable content on non-approved devices out there. And the same premise here, I go onto my email. I do have an email from one of my colleagues. I do need to get that information printed out. I click on print. It automatically selects a printer that has been approved by organization that I can print to. I can customize the settings on how I want that application being printed. And then as soon as I submit the print job and I'm close to a printer that has been approved on the network, the print job follows me, so to speak, and is being available for me to retrieve at the printer. Same here with a quote proposal. There could be some proprietary pricing on there. Want to make sure that we print out that information only in approved devices in approved locations so it does not fall into the hands of the competition. EBF Contacts is an application that I'm very excited about to share with you. And it is one that I myself use very often because I use my mobile device to reach out to contacts quite a bit. I do get quite a lot of phone calls on my device from within the organization, but also from our customers. And EBF Contacts helps me manage that. The thought behind EBF Contacts is also with a data privacy, data loss in mind. It's there to make sure that I have access to all the contacts within my organization, as well to all the contacts within my